We're going to see you in court. That response coming from the city today after the sudden departure of the San Antonio Police Union from the collective bargaining table. Our Corey Smith tells us where things went wrong and what happens next.
Today marks the beginning of the 2016 fiscal year, and with no contract in place, $7 million meant to go to police officer pay raises will now go to cover the cost of their health care. Officials with the city and police union wasted no time in blaming one another for the latest breakdown in collective bargaining talks.
It's frustrating because I believe from our end at the city we have definitely bargained in good faith.
We bent over backwards to hit every financial mark they wanted, and they screwed it up right at the end with this lawsuit game.
With talks undone, the city will now ask a judge to determine whether the union's 10-year evergreen clause is constitutional. But Chief Negotiator Jeff Londa says the union's move isn't about the lawsuit, especially given that the city promised to drop the challenge once a deal was reached.
Every time we get very close, they have one excuse or another to pull back. So they're either afraid to make a deal or don't know how to make a deal.
Union VP Dean Fisher says the group was all ready to discuss an 8-year evergreen clause, but only if the city agreed to put language in the contract confirming the clause was constitutional.
This lawsuit is absolutely frivolous. It's silly. It's a huge waste of taxpayer time and money. They knew it.
Meanwhile, Mayor Ivy Taylor would not commit to the plan to use $7 million worth of raises to pay for health coverage. But with costs expected to soar to about $19,000 per officer next year, she said budgetary maneuvering must be done.
I have an obligation to the 1.4 million citizens of San Antonio to ensure our financial and fiscal sustainability for the future.
The city expects to take action in the lawsuit next week. Corey Smith, KSAT 12 News.
And if you'd like to watch the entire news conference from earlier today, you can do so at ksat.com.